Hello everybody and welcome back to the Blanket Fort for another Cozy Game Sunday. Today we're going to be playing the long-awaited bookshop simulator, Tiny Bookshop. In this game, you own a traveling bookshop where you can stock your shelves, decorate your trailer, recommend books to customers, P.S. the books in the game are real-life books, complete quests, and purchase questionable decorations for your bookstore. If you haven't already, go ahead and take a look at the demo video I did for this, or you can go and play the demo yourself before watching the video because it's going to be picking us up where we left off. But no worries if not, because I give you some context along the way. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think it saved the information from the demo that I did. So let me just get reoriented here. It's my first time opening up the game since I played the demo like 2 months ago. So let's take a look. I think where we left off is, so we started here at Waterfront Square and then we unlocked Cafe Liberté, and that was the last day that we played. So let's go ahead and just start at Cafe Liberté. Okay, so now we need to restock our shelves. I'm like remembering now like exactly what we did. What I'm remembering is that crime, travel, and something else were like really popular. But I do remember crime and travel being pretty popular. So let's add a couple more travel books. And I think we'll add one more drama book and one more fantasy book. So that way it looks pretty even, with crime being like a heavy thing. But the last day that we played here, but I'm pretty sure like the preferences of the customers changes like as you move location. So like on the waterfront one, crime was like a really big deal, and then Cafe Liberté, I didn't really pick up on like what was trending, so we'll have to see and like adjust on the next day. We also have some things flagging for us. It's saying that there's like new decorations we can put. These things are like, you know, wavering around for us. So let's take a look at the decorations first. Okay. What's new then? I'm not seeing anything like quote unquote new, like nothing that I'm really... Maybe we can decorate the outside? Is that what it's saying? How do we do this? Yeah, I guess I'm not really understanding what we're doing. So let's wait till it like prompts us to do it. I think that will help. Okay, and then let's take a look. Oh, this is our newspaper. So this is like where we get information about like where we're at and like events coming up. And then we can also buy books and items like decorations for our bookshop. So let's see, how many funds do we have? We have 54 coins. This is vintage kids books and dystopic fiction. Let's take a look at our inventory here. So we have 35 kids books. We really don't need any kids books. And then this purple circle, I'm assuming means that these are all like considered fantasy books. And we are kind of, that's like, yeah, fantasy, we only have 13, and that's like the lowest amount of all the other books. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Oh, we got 48 of them. Okay, cool. Like now we're like super stocked on fantasy. I wonder if... Okay, you can't click on these again. I was just curious, but I love this animation that's happening here. Listen to this noise. So satisfying. Okay, let's read real quick. So public park still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by the students of St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much needed repairs. Anonymous poetry discovered at Far Beach enigmatic bottled verses captivate literature students. And is there another page? No. Okay. Unless I'm missing it. Am I missing like a little... No, okay. The weather is going to be sunny, and then we have no events today or tomorrow, but we do have a weekly flea market happening on Saturday. So that is pretty exciting. That wasn't in the demo, but I did point it out like while we were playing the demo that I really wanted to see what that flea market thing was all about. So I am so looking forward to that. And then for decorations, we have a birdhouse or a folding chair. We don't have the funds for either one, but we will save up some coin and potentially get some new decorations. Let's take a look at our journal and see what is up with this. So this is where we started off on the waterfront, and it looks like we still have like some quests. So we introduced ourselves to Walt the Sailor, and then we still have 4 achievements to unlock, and then we have 6 achievements to unlock here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to do in this game so far. So let's go ahead and get started. We have our books all stocked, and let's go ahead and go to Cafe Liberté. Let's see. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay. I feel like we already did day 3 in the demo. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Here's Tilda. Meet Tilda at the cafe. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. You're rolled up to the cafe as Tilda requested. Yeah, I feel like we already achieved this, but it might just be like giving us a refresher on like what we've already done. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Yeah, I remember her saying that. Now I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will ya? They'd fit well into that little wagon. Okay, I definitely remember this because we were dying laughing at the word wagon. And I won't explain anymore. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. New request, move it. Check by Tilda's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. Cool. I owe ya. I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Thank you. And she's shopping. She's a loyal customer. Ooh, she got a crime book. Perfect. I had lost my copy of it If Tomorrow Comes. By the way, if you haven't played the demo for this or you haven't seen my video about the demo, the books that are in the game are real life books, which is so exciting. And here is a mechanic. It is my favorite thing in the whole world. Is probably my favorite part of the game is recommending books to customers. Okay, listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they are looking for. I'm up for something humorous and a travel guide might be nice. However, I've not yet enjoyed historical settings. I'm on a deadline. Okay, so now we need to look at our books and see what we can give them. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure you put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Click to inspect a book. Okay, so what we're looking for is a travel book that is humorous, but nothing in a historical setting. So I'm thinking anything that's like comedic and has to do with travel is probably good. So I think the trick here, so like there's like always like some weird trick to like, it's either very simple, like there's multiple options on the shelf that they will probably like, but there's like surprise books that you get like extra points or something because they like it so much. I don't know if there's points, but like you'll get what I mean, like more coin. I don't really know, but I did have someone in the demo say that like they had an unexpected favorite, and so it was like really special. So when I think humorous and travel guide, I'm thinking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as like, that's like a play on words, right? But let's see if we have that. If not, we will just go with like a regular like travel book. So I'm gonna look at that would be in fantasy, right? Okay, so that's the Silmarillion. That's not a comedy. And this is just telling us we have the description there, and then we have the option to offer it to them, but that is not the one we are offering. See, these are all real books. It's the Silmarillion, the Psalm for the Wild-Built, Sea Monsters, Percy Jackson 2. I'm trying to see. So they don't want historical, and these all seem like they might be like that. I don't know. I'm guessing not any of the crime. Also, by the way, I mentioned in the playthrough, the demo, I read this book and I didn't like it. It sucked. I feel like ooh, okay, a chilling page turner based on Jones's true story will take you to a wild journey through the frozen wilderness of Alaska, filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected turns. Interesting. That might be an option because it has to do with like travel and like taking a journey. The bookshop book. Most unusual bookshops around the world and fall in love with the proprietor's passion for the trade. I might be biased, but if you ask me, this love letter to the weird and wonderful bookshop is only missing one entry. Yours truly. That is so cute. That is definitely an option. That is really cool. Adventures of a Wild Child. Join the escapades of a free-spirited wanderer. No. Original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. A must-have in every Globetrotter's library, even if it's purely aspirational. The tale of two men in their 40s with countless blisters and a questionable map on the Appalachian Trail get to know the area's history, ecology, and people in this hilarious exploration of the great outdoors. Okay, so this sounds like what they're looking for. So let's go ahead and give them this. Because it's funny, it's travel. Oh, looks like you've managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. Now that's a surprising treat. A walk in the woods is gonna make me laugh. Awesome. Okay, so we killed it with that one. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. While active, plus 15% to all book sales chance. Cool. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book. Okay, so that's what we get if we give them a really good oh my gosh, words. If we give them a really good recommendation, then they get inspired, and then it increases our book sale chance. So we don't automatically get money. It's like we just get like a boost whenever we give them a good recommendation, which results in more money. Wow, they got a lot of books. I only want nonfiction. However, I hate those condescending self-help books. Same. I really enjoyed upgrading and repairing PCs. I'm on a deadline. Dude, I cannot even like get you started on or don't get me started on self-help books that are condescending. I freaking hate that stuff. Or like documentaries that are like really condescending, like they treat you like you're an idiot. Oh, just like, yeah, don't get me started. So they really enjoyed upgrading and repairing PCs. Let's see. Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Okay. Well, his last read was upgrading and repairing PCs, which I don't think really spreads across genres, unless there's like some crazy science fiction book, but we don't really have science fiction. We looked through all of these. I didn't see anything that like instantly reminded me of that. Okay, Le Corbusier. Is that how you say that? Because if so, I'm a genius. Known as a designer of brutalist buildings, this collection of his projects illustrates Le Corbusier's belief in better living conditions for increasingly crowded cities of the 20th centuries. Oh, so that's what they read. Published in 1988. Why are you reading something about computers written in 1988? That is a very niche hobby for you, and I love that for you. The definitive guide to everything PC related. Scott really makes it sound easy. A book for PC repair enthusiasts and those who might want to upgrade all the way to an unbelievable 64 megabytes of RAM. Oh my god. That is so funny. Feminist Queer Crip. In this work, Professor Alison Kafer proposes a critical framework that imagines another future for disabled and queer bodies and rejects the idea of disability as a predetermined limit. Oh, that sounds interesting. Chemistry, the Central Science, an essential guide for all students looking to expand their knowledge of the sciences. This classic textbook contains all the essentials to begin understanding the squishiest of all sciences. Entangled Life. How fungi make our worlds, change our minds, and shape our futures. Okay, whatever this is, I want to read it because I have a fascination with fungi. And I'm not like a mushroom like decoration type of person. I am like genuinely interested in like mycology. And like I find it very interesting that like mushrooms are everywhere. They are on everything. They're everywhere. They are what make our ecosystem what it is. Like, it is so cool. Like, if you never like watch a documentary about mushrooms, you are missing out. They are so intelligent. They can make us healthy, make us sick, make us drunk or high, or grow on our graves once we are gone. Merlin Sheldrake, what a great name, lets us in on the secrets of fungi, the coolest life form on Earth. Okay, I'm not immediately drawn to any of these for our friend here, but let's take a look. I'm just gonna like not read. I'm just gonna like take a look and see if something catches my eye. I've never read this before, but the amount of people on Tumblr like 10 years ago that had some sort of variation of this as their username was absurd. But I've literally never actually, I don't know what this is. So let me read this real quick. When criminally inclined teenager Artemis tries to restore his family's fortune, he accidentally messes with the wrong fairies. Suddenly he finds himself amidst a folk of high-tech fae. I will need to check this out. I feel like it's time. I am not really sure what to do for our friend. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one. A perfect recommendation. Whoa, I haven't heard of chemistry yet. Cool, okay. You might have found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Perfect. Okay. So that was a little bit stressful. Oh, he needs our help. Hello, I'm here on research. I want a massive book. That's right, 700 pages or more, and fantasy is my fave. However, magic doesn't usually enchant me. Okay, so let's look at fantasy. So, okay, Silmarillion, there are things in it you could consider magic. I mean, there are magical beings in the Silmarillion, but it's a little bit more complex than that. It's not like, I don't know. Well, I guess like doesn't it involve the second age of like the creation of the ring and stuff? So that's kind of magic-y, I guess, but like it's definitely done in like a not, I don't know. I saw him for the wild built in a beautifully futuristic world running on solar power and mutual aid. Our protagonist Dex lives a very fulfilling life as a monk. Still, something is missing in their life. Okay, so this one's only 151 pages, so we're going to skip that. Sea of Monsters, Mythical Monsters, Cursed Cruise Ships, and Unexpected Friends. I actually never read this one. I think I've only read the first Percy Jackson book. Percy Jackson wasn't my, like, it didn't immediately grab me as a kid. I was a series of unfortunate events type of kid. If you're looking to get into the Discworld series, this 8th tale is one to start with. So this one's also 355 pages. Oh, and look, it's Terry Pratchett. I don't think that any of these are going to work. So let's look at the other like really thick books. Usually death precedes a funeral, but with an English family, things go awry quickly. Okay, so it looks like the size of the books on the shelf actually don't indicate like how big they actually are. So I'm looking for one that's like really long. But I mean, this one is really long, but it's the upgrading and repairing PCs. Which I don't think. Oh, well, he's here on research and he wants a massive book. 700 pages or more, and fantasy is my fave. However, magic doesn't usually enchant me. See, this is where it gets kind of confusing because he wants fantasy, but he also wants to be 700 pages or more. This is the only book we have that is 700 pages or more. And it is like a good like book for research. Let's try it and see what happens. I never would have thought to look there. This is huge. Okay, so he thought it was fine. I wonder what happens when like someone actually hates your recommendation. Okay, we are done for the day. We sold a crap ton of books. So I think we need to buy some more. We sold a bunch of classics. We're kind of running low on everything except for kids and fantasy. So this is various old paperbacks. So that could be good for our classics restock. Cheap used books, please take these off my hands. Fantastic fantasy, which we don't need. Basement bin bargain, inherited from my grandparents. Ooh, let's try that one. This one's only 10 coins. Okay. So we got low fantasy and low kids. That's good. We got 6 travel, 6 crime, 4 classic, and 7 drama. And then we'll do this one next. That wasn't really a good haul. Okay, we have 38 coins left. I think we should... We'll leave it alone. And let's look at our decorations. I'm wondering when we'll be able to buy extra shelves. Okay. Oopsie. I guess we should just go ahead and restock. Looks like we sold quite a bit of drama books. I think we're gonna get rid of the crime. It seems like crime isn't really doing well here, but classics are. So we're gonna make a whole shelf of classics, and then looks like we only sold 1 fantasy, 2 travel, and then 2 fact books because we made the recommendations for those. I think this is good. Okay. And then let's take a look at, like, how does the paint work? Oops, I don't want this. I don't want this. Oh. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, so you hold up the can to the area. Oh. Okay. I think I want it to be this color. Oops. How do I... Can I? Okay, it worked. Oh no, it didn't work. What the heck? Can I? How do I know that it worked? Okay, it did work. It's just like, it just like glitched out. I'm sure they will fix it. Like it's literally this game came out today. So I'm not too concerned. Ooh, I think we'll do the white. That looks cool. And then for the roof, ooh, what do we think? What do we think? Or maybe white for the trailer and then the sage green for the trim. I think that looks pretty cute. And then maybe we'll do sage green for the roof too, just to like make it all cohesive. Come on. There you go. No. Hello. There we go. Oh, we do have decorations. So we got these during the demo and I totally forgot to. Oh. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at an expense of another genre. So what's our boost? Oh, plus 2% to drama sale chance, plus 2% danger. What the heck is danger? How would anyone be in danger buying books? I mean, well, maybe in my wallet, but okay. Oh boy, while equipped, plus 1% to travel sale chance. Okay, that can stay there. There's no danger involved in the boy. Oops. Yeah, like what does that mean? I like how there is a specific maritime category. Okay, and this shows, oh, you can search by bonus. That is pretty cool. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're gonna go hit up the Cafe Liberté again. I think whenever we... Oh, okay, let's click them and see how it looks. Oh, okay, yeah. The walls in there are white. I'm wondering if we can change the interior to something else because it looks ridiculous right now. So that's totally my bad. There, you can decorate the interior like separate from the exterior, I believe. What's the latest headline? I'd love to read something to do with real life. I had to get out of the house. Give me a travel book. Okay. 16 years before her famous novel, The Age of Innocence, Wharton published this scholarly travel book. It is a remarkably detailed survey of Italian garden architecture. 1,000 places to see before you die. The original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. Adventures of a wild child. Oh, Gina Grayson. I wrote this. Join the escapades of a free-spirited wanderer as they navigate love, self-discovery, countless adventures in this captivating memoir. So it says I'd love to read something to do with real life. That sounds like very real life. Living in Alaska, the chilling page turner. Oh yeah, this is one where they have like a crazy experience in Alaska, but that's not really a get out of the house type of book. That's more of a like horrors of Mother Nature type of book. So I think we're gonna go with this one. Cool. Oh, he's dancing. He liked that one. Oh, he was like, I wonder what Edith Wharton's story was, and I'm wondering if he would have liked the other book more, but he seemed to really like that one, so I don't know. But he still bought it. He bought like all those travel books. I love this like little thing like where it's just like showing you what books they're grabbing. I think that's so cute. You know, I'd really appreciate you picking up those boxes in front of my old shop. Either today or tomorrow, but it would certainly be necessary before Saturday. Otherwise, I'd have to show up to my flea market stall empty-handed. Thank you, dear. I appreciate the help. So, how do we do that? Oh, you must be that person Tilda has told me about. Your selection of classic books is quite impressive. Good to see you have come well prepared. I am Miriam Devoir. Welcome to my cafe, the Liberté. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Oh. Dreadful weather. Classics are my absolute favorite. I must request another one. I'd like something with a fantasy world. I can't get enough of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Easy. The Silmarillion. Boom. Yeah. It's like you gotta have Tolkien and C.S. Lewis together. If you like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, you'll like the Lord of the Rings Middle Earth universe, you know. They are very different, but your mind naturally goes to those. Let me put your skills to the test. I want to delve into the past, something historical, please. Also, I usually prefer nonfiction. Do you have anything like The Rambles in Germany and Italy? No, I don't. And oh, you know, girl, we really don't have much. She likes nonfiction and she likes something historical. No. No. Night Sky with Exit Wounds. This collection of poetry courageously explores violence and the delicacy of life. The author tells of the Vietnam War and his experience with 9/11 and of queer love. Oh. Hell yeah, let's do that. Okay. That was a really fun day. I feel like we gave some really good recommendations. Let's figure out how we're supposed to like move the boxes in front of Tilda's store, because I'm worried that we're gonna like mess that up and I really don't know what to do. Okay. Like, what do you mean? Like, pick up all of Tilda's items at the cafe. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes personal genres that they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them to track your progress. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your shop. Okay. Oh. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and will happen this season. Okay. Okay, we have a couple things to do. How do we... Oh, I think Tilda might be over here, but let me just see. Okay, so we last saw her at Cafe Liberté. I don't know where her shop is. Okay, I'm really confused, sorta. Let's fix our thing. I'm gonna make the inside. Oh, so you can't paint the walls a different color. You can only change like the bookshelf color. So once we add like more bookshelves and stuff, it'll look more normal, I think. Let's make the bookshelf green, I think. Make it more monochromatic. So where the heck do we pick up Tilda's boxes? Like, what do we do? Okay. I think how our books were set up was pretty perfect. The only thing we were missing, like, travel is really popular here. I'm gonna give them a little bit more travel, maybe one less. Another fact. And I think that that's like a pretty good balance there. And then, like, what do we do? Let's just head over there, and if like we screw it up somehow, then I really don't know what to do. Oh, we can move stuff. Oh, so I feel like I tried to do this earlier, but it wasn't moving, so I don't know. Have Tilda's stuff equipped at the flea market. New request. Delivery for Tilda. Bring Tilda's old stuff with you to the flea market on Saturday. She might finally be satisfied after that. She's been so nice. Why is it like acting like she's being passive aggressive about it? I feel like she made a very like clear request that we agreed to, and then anyway. Okay, let's open up. I love how we're here at the break of freaking dawn. I love the warm vibes of this whole shopping district thing. This kind of has Matcha City vibes, just a little bit. Like that Market Square area on our Animal Crossing island, it kind of looks like this. Also, if you guys haven't seen the Matcha City tour, I finished my Animal Crossing island called Matcha City. I am super proud of it, and I would love for you to check it out if you are interested. I worked for like 500 hours on it, and I loved it so much. I'm very, very proud of it, so highly recommend that you go and watch that video. And we make a matcha latte in the video, which is super exciting. You get to see my face. Okay, so this person wants, I want travel inspo. I can't get enough of by train through Spain. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay. My travels in East Africa from Burundi to Uganda. An aging adventurer shares his eye-opening journey through Eastern Africa, learning life's greatest lessons along the way. That is an option. Into the Sunset, explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. This satirical travelogue lets you in on the secret wisdom and mysterious culture of the West. Cool. The Stones of Venice, a thoroughly researched exploration of Venetian art and architecture comprised of 3 groundbreaking volumes. If you have a soft spot for hard rocks, get this. Love that. So it looks like this person is like kind of has like a nomad spirit, because the book that they read kind of sounds like the book is about like touring Spain through like by riding trains everywhere. So I'm wondering if they have like a like a nomadic spirit going on. So maybe this one or this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I feel like the other one seems very specific and might be useful for a different recommendation. Marvelous. Sounds like I'll find some good travel inspo. Perfect. Oh, so whenever they have like the emojis around here, does that mean that we get inspiration from it? Okay, so it looks like we did get some inspiration. You are encumbered. There's encumberment in this game? That's crazy. Wow, this stuff is bulky. You won't be able to carry much else. While active, plus 10 daily. What? Okay, so maybe Tilda's request was a little bit much because we're spending 10 coin a day to carry around her stuff? We're encumbered by Tilda's boxes? What kind of cozy game is this? This isn't very cozy. I'm just kidding. This is very cozy and I'm having the best time ever. There you are. I have something prepared for you. Since it seems your business is doing well enough, I think it is time to welcome you into our circle. Oh, is this where we get to join a cult? You see, I am the chairwoman of the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business Leadership and Administration. We support each other in all small business matters, and Tilda and I agreed that you would be a good fit. However, before I can officially admit you, I must be sure that you can adhere to our standards. So this kind of reminds me, if you guys have played Good Coffee, Great Coffee on, it's a mobile game, which is really, really fun, by the way. The whole town is like obsessed with coffee, and everyone is like a part of like this coffee association, and like there's all these coffee shops that are all a part of this coffee association. And so and like the town that you live in, I believe, is like a pun of coffee, and this is giving me the same vibe. So if you have played Good Coffee Great Coffee, let me know. I also have a video for Good Coffee Great Coffee on my YouTube channel already if you would like to go and check that out, but it is a free App Store game. I think it's on iOS and Android. I know for sure it's on iOS, but it's really, really fun. Like, it's a really, really good game. I highly recommend it, especially if you are an ex-barista and you miss making drinks, because it's like a real like espresso drink maker. It's so cool. And it's kind of hard. Anyways, I'm going to continue with this game. The pillars of business that uphold our association are not to be trifled with. Some of them have been in place since 1798, but we'll see if you can master them. Next time you come by the Liberté, we will begin with our little business course. I will see you then. Goodbye. That sounds like a lot of pressure. Okay. Retirement is the best. Give me something utterly scary. Also, I tend to join the classics. I'm a fan of books like The Telltale Heart. Okay, so I think we're going to do The Shining. Oh, someone already took The Shining. The most heteronormatively masculine hard-boiled noir detective story you'll ever read, in which P.I. Philip Marlowe uncovers a criminal plot that seduces damsels left and right. Oh, I have to read this. This is crazy. I think we saw this in the demo, and I also cracked up when I read it then. That is absolutely hilarious. You could tell whoever made this game absolutely hates this book. Murder, mystery, and chilling psychology intertwine in this pioneering work in the true crime genre, as Capote, is that Capote? And his friend Harper Lee extensively researched a 1959 case. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't look like it's going to be that scary. It's more of a yeah, I don't know. This sounds super interesting. I've heard this title before. Did someone make a movie based off of this? Because if so, I'll watch the movie. If it's good, I'll look at reviews. And then if not, I'm actually considering reading this. This sounds really interesting. And also my brother might be really interested in this too. We both like creepy stuff. Like, I'm not a huge like horror fan, but I do kind of get a hankering for like creepy things every now and again. Like psychological thrillers and stuff like that. I'm not really big on like ghost stories. I don't know. Oh man. Published in 1939. And it doesn't sound scary. It sounds just like stupid. Shadow of the Wind. He possesses the only known copy of a mysterious book by an even more mysterious author. Join Daniel on his treacherous journey to uncover the story of the book and its author in this winding neo-Gothic novel. Ooh. You killed someone and now the investigators are here. I mean, he said that he liked that one, so maybe he would like this one because it's like a PI story. And then this one's new. So let's just do this one and see if they like it. Oh no. Oh, because we're in the crime. Well, that's where the Shining. That's where they had The Shining. So maybe they're putting horror in with crime. Are they not? Because the last time we saw The Shining, it was in the crime section. Unless I just totally messed that up. Okay. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah. Because we have crime, drama. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. Oh. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Why does this sound like a threat? I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. Okay, that was like a lot for telling me you just like you're bored. I'm looking for a new hobby and I usually go for 21st century publications. I can't get enough of tasting history. I couldn't find anything at the library. They always say that. I couldn't find anything at the library. That's an interesting... Okay, so what is tasting history? Is that like literally a history book? I'm looking for a new hobby. I usually go for 21st century publications. Okay. Maybe they want a travel book. Yeah, this one's like about mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. And it's like a deep dive into the culture. So that's an option. And they're also looking for a new hobby. So maybe they would like traveling. Oh. Is this the graphic novel? Avatar: The Last Airbender? Is there a graphic novel for it? Because if so, I don't remember. Published in 2014? Huh. I've never been a graphic novel type of person, except for like very specific things. Like I used to get into like Gerard Way's like version of Doom Patrol. But that was about it. I don't think I've ever really gotten into... I've gotten into a couple like random... like there's this graphic novel called Gideon that I read once. And I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't remember a lot about it. Maybe I'll have to go back and read it. This book is the only physics guide truly written for everyone. Yeah, I don't know about any of this. You know, maybe she would like some history, some poetry from... No, because she's like 21st century publications. And who wants to recommend the Bell Jar to anybody? Because, like, why would you do that to somebody? You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Kitchen rules for your family and you. Spice up your family's kitchen adventures with this delightful guide. From cooking tips to family bonding, discover the recipe for a happy home. I'm looking for a new hobby. I usually go for 21st century publications. I can't get enough of tasting history. So maybe she would like some cooking. Let's try that. Okay. Very cool. Oh, we need to restock our books bad. Okay. I think that we are going to play one more day because we have the weekly flea market happening today. So I think we're going to do that and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day like in real life. We need to open up some boxes here. So we have so much fantasy, so much kids books, so many drama books. Let's oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I don't know why I did that, but Anyways, it's fine. Paperback mysteries. Chills and thrills about. We already have a lot of crime. Ooh, there's. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's just go ahead and buy them. Oh man, I was really, really, really hoping that there would be like some in other genres because we need classics real bad. Okay, well, that didn't really work. The place to be for those selling used items to happy shoppers. Challenge unlocked. Antiques and vintage. Get ready to haggle at Booksberry's. Oh, we shouldn't have spent all of our freaking money. Oh no. This is where we buy all of our stuff. What the heck? What did I do? Oh no. We screwed up, folks. We flicked up. Don't forget to bring tools. Yeah, I know. I'm like heavily encumbered by her boxes. How do we go to our... to restock our shelf? How do we do that? Do we have to go... Oh, okay, we go into here. I got really scared that, like, I messed that up. Oh no, we only have one classic lamp. Oh no. It's fine. Ugh. Well, frickety frick. I guess let's go ahead and make all of these Actually, no, because we don't know what people are going to like over here. Maybe people won't like classics over at the flea market and they'll actually like other stuff. So let's figure this out. Because I really need to sell the crime books. Does influencing them by making them all on one shelf help? Because I really don't know. I don't know. Nobody likes the kids' books. I think this is good. I think this is fine. Let's do that. I don't know why I have so many drama books up there, but like, who knows? Okay, here we are at the flea market. Bonjour. Oh, you can buy more paint. We can buy some paintings. We only have 7 coins. Oh no. We're broke. I wonder if we can shop like while our thing is open. Hey, you seem like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Oh, I should get back into writing, right? Right. While equipped allows you to write 2% to the classic sale chance plus 1 daily expensive. We'll have to use that later when we have more classics in stock. We can't use it right now because we don't have any classics and they're just going to sell out immediately. And people are going to get so mad when we don't have any more. Ooh, farmer's market. What was the noise that she just made? Oh my gosh, you're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. They're doing this on purpose at this point. Like, okay, when we did the demo video, this is the backstory about the wagon thing. We did the demo video and there was like this old man that was like, you have a nice wagon. And I started like crying, laughing. And then Tilda's like, she said something similar. And now she's saying, I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. Oh no, in the first video, I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, you can put a lot of stuff in that wagon. Like you can I don't know. It was like really yeah. Sorry. I'm Anne. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. Well, we're not open yet, Anne, so I'm pretty sure you're having hallucinations. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they'd fit in so well with your vibe. Oh, these are so cute. The Monstera. Oh my goodness. I saw the most amazing Monstera the other day while I was at the coffee shop. They had a beautiful Monstera in there. It was huge, and I wanted it so bad. I thought about like stealing some of it. But I don't know, is Monstera like bad for cats? Like, can cats be around Monstera? Because, well, they can't be around them in general because my cats will just freaking destroy it. But I meant like, is it toxic for them? Okay, so that's it. Let's see if we can open up, and then hopefully we can make some coin and buy some stuff while we're here. Oh, okay, so it looks like we can, like, scrolling around. Oh, so we can buy books, like, while our store is open? Okay. But they'll be put into our storage, or we'll access them on the next day. Okay, got it. I love the music in this part. Like, the music seems to change like every time we move. Ah, good to see that you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. Thank God. New memory, delivery for Tilda. You delivered Tilda's old bookshop furniture to the flea market. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Oh, do we get it for free? Because your boxes cost me 10 coin a day, missy. What's the catch of the day? I'm craving a new thriller. Also, I heard the nonfiction here is good, but self-help books are usually not my cup of tea. I heard the nonfiction here is good. So there's a band called Thornhill that's really good. If you guys like heavier music, it's not like super heavy, but it's a little heavy, and it's really good. The band's really good. Mary is an orphan living at the Thornhill Institute who tells her story in her diary. Ella, whose story is told through artful comic strips, has just moved into No, I've heard this book is really bad. Can someone confirm that for me? I am very picky about these like popular TikTok books. Like, I love book talk. Like, okay, so my microphone right now is literally sitting on a copy of A Court of Mist and Fury. So clearly, like, it's not the most well-written book, but it was very entertaining. And I feel like it was worth my time because it was like highly entertaining, even if it wasn't like the most like profound, work of art. Like, it's definitely very Wattpad-y. And I'm worried that I'll get similar vibes from The Silent Patient because I used to read so many horror books on Wattpad. I don't know if any of you have had like a similar experience. Like, what's The Cellar? You know that book, The Cellar, by Natasha, what's her name? So that book actually used to be a Wattpad book. So she posted that on Wattpad in like 2011 or 2012, and I ate that up so hard. I loved that freaking book. And so I read it. I got my brother to read it, and then I got my friend and I found it at like the same time, and like we both just fell in love with it. And so we would read all types of like weird horror stuff on Wattpad. And I'm worried that I'm going to get similar vibes from The Silent Patient. But like, let me know if it's worth reading, if you liked it. If you liked it, give me a case as to why you liked it and why you think some people maybe don't like it, and I'll consider it. Misery by Stephen King. An obsessive fan has no plans of ever letting her favorite romance author go. Another cocaine-fueled 80s horror classic. Amazing. Got Pet Cemetery. Full Dark, no stars. There's no, like, non-fiction thrillers happening here. I mean, we could look at The Travel. Let's see if there's any creepiness happening in here. Or maybe there's like some haunted places. Yeah, looks like we're not gonna find... I mean, this one isn't a thriller, but it is like... I mean, yeah, there is like a supernatural aspect about it. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to pick a regular thriller. There's like really nothing close to anything like nonfiction that he's gonna like. Let's try this one, I guess. Oh no! Oh, this person. I'm so sorry to this person. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I guess it wasn't very thrilling. Look at this dope little shop. That's what he looks like. He sounds like. Klaus. Look at this dope little shop. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the paper. Such a cool place you got here. Oh, so adorable. My name is Klaus. I work at the Mega Marché. Have you been there yet? It has been an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. Oh, so is this, like French, or is like, did the people who make this, are they French? Or like maybe they're from New Orleans or something, like, or maybe they're Canadian, like, I don't know. Something French, because everything, I thought the Cafe Liberté thing was just like a fun little name. Like, it reminds me of like walking around in New Orleans or something, and like you find like an old cafe, but like, it looks like everything has a Frenchy name. How are you? Have a good summer? Yeah, it's chill. Cool, yeah, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? No, but I was just telling you about a band called Thornhill that is really good, and I like them. I mean, it's not huge, but we've got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Hey! Silence Libri. Okay, that's a cool band name. Alright, I'll check out your books now, and I'll see you later, yeah? Adios. Okay, I kind of have a crush on him. Don't tell anyone. What can I say? I'm always into the metal guys. So, I need something kid-friendly and educational. Biographies are far too boring for me, though. Kid-friendly and educational. The Moomins are lovable small creatures invented by... Oh, no, that's not educational. Oh, Matilda. That was like my favorite. One of my favorite books growing up. Also, of course, the BFG. The BFG... Here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. For Roald Dahl books, BFG, Matilda, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator, and then Charlie at the Chocolate Factory. And then I've read like every Roald Dahl book. What else am I thinking of? I don't remember. Anyway, Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life, a collection of over 90 prehistoric plants and animals, stunningly illustrated by Angela Rizza and Daniel Long. In this remarkable guide, readers of all ages find their new favorite fossil. I think. Yippee! I haven't read that one since I was little. I like how she unironically said yippee. I think I'm gonna start doing that in real life. Start doing it at work. My boss will be like, oh, your PTO got approved. Yippee! Oh. Wow, that's a new personal best. I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Also, I'm a bit obsessed with crime novels. Do you have anything like fake? Oh no. Oh no. We have fake. How would you like to read fake? I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Also, I'm a bit obsessed with crime novels. Did y'all hear that they are making a movie out of this? And also, you guys know like where, like they even mention it here, an example of fan fiction turned into a published book. Do you know who it's about? It's a Reylo fanfiction, like Kylo Ren and Rey from Star Wars. And she wrote a fanfiction, and it's like a AU fanfiction, alternate universe fanfiction. And then she published it with different names. And now it's going to get a whole freaking movie. It's like the After situation all over again, which you guys don't know the After situation. It was a Wattpad Harry Styles fanfiction that they turned into like a series of movies. Pretty crazy. And it's like, I remember, I obviously didn't know, like, I don't think she released Ali Hazelwood. She didn't release this online before, but like the After series I read on Wattpad like the year it came out. So that was super freaky. Oh God, we are screwed. Are you looking for a feminist anarchist sci-fi? I'm told Legins, is that how you pronounce that? Hainish Cycle is the place to start. While this book is technically the 5th book in the series, it is also the first in the chronology. Confusing, I know. See, we don't have anything. Sorry, we only have the Encyclopedia Bookstonia or fake. We have those are the two options, actually. Okay, let's just do the love hypothesis and like let her. The love hypothesis sounds romantic. How did you know? Well, maybe because you told me you like romance, and also that the cover of this book is two people kissing and it's called the love hypothesis. So my hypothesis is that it has romance in it. Oh, we have 70 gold. Oh, I want the Monstera so bad. Let's get them. We can get it. Monstera, where do those holes come from? While equipped, 2% chance to travel sale chance, +1 daily expenses. Nice. I wanted it so bad. What did you have? Oh, we never actually checked it. What the? What is that? Absolutely cursed vibes. 10 out of 10. Whenever someone doesn't take a recommended kids book, plus 4% to fantasy sale. Oh, that's so... Let's buy that. Oh my god. What the frick? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm like trying not to say the F word, so sorry if that's like cringe. There we go. Oh. Someone really is mad that we don't have anything. Oh no. That person is like jogging their way out. They really enjoyed that. Yeah, we made no more money after that because we don't have any books. That's it, folks. That was flea market day. That was so much fun. I really liked that. The cursed baby thing sounds awesome. Also, we are so screwed because we spent all of our money on the freaking Monstera. And we don't have enough money for books now. We're a bookstore and we don't have books. So... Also, wait, where the heck did these come from? Oh, we already had these. That's right. We just didn't have them like on the actual shelf. So we're still out of classics, but we do technically still have a lot of books. We're just out of classics. But we're still like kind of screwed. You're not gonna lie. Let's check out that cursed baby. Okay, so let me wrap my head around like what this cursed baby does. So baby doll, absolutely cursed vibes, 10 out of 10. Whenever someone doesn't take a recommended kids book, plus 4% to fantasy sale chance, minus 2% to all other book sale chance, plus 6% to spooky effects. What does that mean? Minus 3 to electrical effects? What does that mean? I feel like there's something that's like going to happen in the future, like at a different location where all of this will start to make sense. But I love how like shiny this baby looks and how like creepy it is. And I like how it doesn't have a face or like any sort of like features. It's just like a blob. Well, while equipped, plus 3% chance to kids sale. So kids clearly love it, or maybe it controls them with its mind. It looks so weird right there. Ooh, put it on the this is our cashier. He was literally born yesterday. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I love it. Okay. So I think that is all for today. I am so excited to play this more. I might play more off cam. I had so much fun though. I have been looking forward to this game, like I said, for like a few months, and I'm so happy I wasn't one of those people that downloaded the demo like a year ago and has been waiting for this for a year. I only downloaded this in like May or June, and I was like, yeah, I can wait till August, and now it was here, and I immediately bought it like when I got off work. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye bye.